if we differentiate a function twice, we get the second derivative. For example, in the first case on the left, we have f of x is equals to 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. The first derivative will be 4x plus 3, and the second derivative will be 4. On the right hand side, the first derivative will be 3x squared minus 6x minus 9, and the second derivative will be 6x minus 6. Now, one thing that you may realize is that in the first case, the original function is a quadratic, and the first derivative is a linear. And then if you differentiate, if you find the second derivative, what you end up with is just a horizontal line, so just a constant. Now, on the right hand side, you may realize that the original function is a cubic. If you differentiate it, what you get is a quadratic, and if you differentiate the quadratic, what you end up with is a linear function. So what we can say is that in the first case, the first derivative of a quadratic is a linear function, like what we've seen in the first case on the left. So these are the key observations. So the first thing that we can realize is that the first derivative of a quadratic is a linear function. And second thing that we can realize is that the second derivative of a quadratic is a constant. Okay, so that is in the first case on the left. Now, on the right hand side, we also have some key observations. The first observation is that the first derivative of a cubic function is a quadratic function. And the second observation is that the second derivative of a cubic function is a linear function.